There's other companies focused on tailings reprocessing out there. How does EnviroGold's strategy differ to that of your peers?
EnviroGold has an approach where we partner with tailings owners. We look at their tailings, we evaluate their tailings with a very detailed matrix, and then what we do is we put together a contract that allows for profit sharing, and we effectively toll treat the tailings and return the tailings to their original owner.
EnviroGold's aiming to have 7 major producing projects by 2025. How does a company of your size plan to manage all 7?
To quickly scale up the number of projects that we have in production, EnviroGold Global will be partnering with skilled engineering companies, and that way we leverage our abilities with their abilities to implement and build. Therefore, we can quickly and efficiently develop the projects.
EnviroGold produces metals without mining by extracting value from mine tailings. How many tailing ponds are there? How many have you looked through? And how many of those meet your criteria for partnerships?
There are thousands of tailings ponds around the world. We have evaluated over 350 of these tailings facilities, and about 8 or 10 of them have actually met our criteria for development. We've got 2 of them under contract, and we're in commercial negotiations with another 3.
What kind of processing technology does EnviroGold plan to employ at each project?
Each individual tailings facility is completely different. Therefore, you have to use a toolbox approach to the extraction of metals from tailings. What we intend to do is to develop the best approach for the particular tailings that we're dealing with. In the case of the Helia project, we're using a 2-stage acid leach. In the case of the Buckens project, we'll be using a conventional flotation. So it's a very individually tailored approach, and we find that one works very well when we approach our potential partners, and it also works well when we approach the engineering companies.
How much cash flow do you anticipate once Helia is fully scaled up?
For the evaluation of the Helia tailings facility and the project itself, we partnered with Red Cloud. Red Cloud had completed an independent analyst's evaluation of the project, and they expected about $900 million in free cash flow over the 10-year life of the project.
How is EnviroGold able to achieve such low greenhouse gas emissions and energy intensity compared to other metal producers?
EnviroGold's approach to producing metals without mining by extracting value from tailings effectively eliminates the most energy-demanding part of the mining business, which is the actual extraction of the rock and processing. We're able to do the processing itself just using electrical energy, and for the 2 projects that we've got, the bulk of that electrical energy is produced from renewable resources. Thereby, our greenhouse gas emissions are extremely low.
How does EnviroGold fit into a world that requires metals to transition into a low-carbon economy?
EnviroGold Global's production of metals without mining complements the traditional mining business. We produce the metals required for the transition economy in an environmentally sound manner by recovering metals from tailings. That way we address the current requirement for ESG, and ongoing of course, and at the same time produce those metals that the society requires for the transition economy.
Do you have a preference for specific commodities or jurisdictions?
Our approach to the production of metals without mining has focused initially on lead, copper, zinc, gold, and silver. Through the evaluation of over 350 projects, we are able to select our partners, so the selection of partners is much more important than the jurisdiction.